Hello everyone, this is S. Nandavardhan Reddy from Team 21. I am demonstrating our project on behalf of our team. Our project is the solar tracker. It is very helpful in increasing the efficiency of the solar panels. It tracks from which direction the more light intensity is there, and then it makes its position accordingly in order to extract the maximum energy. We use two LDRs, one servo motor and one Arduino Uno along with jumper wires to make our project. This wires are connected to the 5V pin in the Arduino Uno. These two green wires are the wires which are connected to the analog pins A0 and A1, which are connected to the LDRs. They are soldered, and these grey color wires are connected to the ground. These are the pins for the servo. The middle pin is connected with the 5V pin, as you can see here, and one is connected to the ground, and the yellow color jumper is connected to the pin number 9. This is our circuit as a whole. Now let me show you how our project works. Let me connect it to power bank. Now you can see that the solar panels position is aligned in such a way it can absorb maximum energy, because the main light source is falling from this side now, and it is aligned in this particular direction so that it can absorb maximum energy. Now you can see as I am rotating the torch, and the solar panel is moving accordingly. Now it's shifting completely to the left side. The solar panel will start moving if the readings given by the two LDRs differ by 5, and which LDR gives a higher reading, the solar panel turns in that direction in order to make the solar panel to absorb the maximum energy. You can see our project is working very fine. Now coming to the code part, we first created variables like initial position and tracker pose. Initial position is to assign the initial position of the servo motor, and tracker pose is the input taken from the servo motor to print the angle at which the servo motor is at that moment in the serial monitor. Now LDR1's reading is taken from A0 pin and LDR2 from analog 1 pin. Now R1 is the reading of the LDR1, R2 is the reading taken from LDR2. The values of R1 and R2 will be printed in the serial monitor, and then difference between R1 and R2 is calculated. If the difference is less than the error, where error is 5 units, then this loop comes into running. If R1 is greater than R2, the panel starts rotating towards R1, that is, the angle of the servo motor starts decreasing. If R2 is greater than R1, the angle of the servo motor increases, that is, it moves towards LDR2, and now the angle at which the servo motor is at the moment is printed in the serial monitor. Let me open the serial monitor. Now this is the serial monitor, and you can see that the readings of LDR1, LDR2 and angle are printed. Here you can notice that LDR1 is 628 and LDR2 is 500. The difference is greater than 5 units. So the panel should turn towards R1, and you can see the angle is decreasing from 62 to 61. Here you can notice that LDR1's reading is less than LDR2's reading, and the difference is 11 units, that is greater than 5. So now the tracker should rotate towards LDR2. That's why the angle is increased from 79 to 80. And now you can see that the difference between LDR1 and LDR2 is 580 minus 577, and that is only 3 units. So the angle remains constant, 71 degrees. This is the code part, and this is how our project works. Thank you for giving our team this wonderful opportunity.